where how do you think the way this generation, the Gen Alphas, the Gen Zs, millennials, on if you to kind of put on your prophetic, just how do you think we're set up for the future? Because
Mm,
on a serious note, if we're as believers in Jesus Christ, the scripture says that we're in the last days
mm-hmm,
and that things are going to be harder. Wars, rumors of wars, pestilences, famines, it's just going to be more chaos.
mm-hmm.
So, based on the training that we have right now, how do you think, if you're just going to be honest, are we equipped to move into the perilous times, as Paul calls it? Like, do you think we're equipped? Or if you were to be honest right now, you'd be like, I don't think we are, like, because of how we're growing up. How do you think how would you paint a picture? Maybe someone's there and their mother and they how would you stir them up to um train their
Yeah,
kids and based
I
on where
don't
we're
think,
going?
yeah, I don't think we're equipped. We have a generation of kids that don't read. Like they can read, but they're not reading books because they say now like a child's attention span, like to catch their attention, you only have between like 8 and 10 seconds because people are used to just swiping or going to the next video, pressing a button. And so a lot of like um I was just talking to a youth about this and I said, well, do you read? And he said, the only book I read is the Bible. Um, but then like there's other things filling his mind,
Hmm.
right? Like videos, social media, all those things. So whereas like before, libraries were big and people would go to a library or read things. Um, we have kids who don't really go to read books. And so I find that that is concerning in itself. Um, Also too, what I'm seeing is even a generation where a lot of kids don't even go to church. So I see this where before um, parents would be bringing their kids to church, and then
Hmm.
now the parents would be coming to church and the kids are at home.
Hmm.
Or what I've also seen in our youth ministry is kids getting saved, and it's the kids convincing the parents to come to church. So it's a very different time. I think there's a lot of distractions
Hmm.
that are not have no eternal purpose, that they give us dopamine rewards
Hmm.
in but they give us no long lasting reward or there's no eternal reward. And so they're just distractions. There's a lot of agendas you can see that are from the enemy and they're harming people, they're causing confusion, they're causing distractions to what is really going on. Hmm.